Hi everyone. Today we're going to have a look at a few new products that have arrived here at our Brisbane warehouse for Couture Creations. Firstly, we're going to have a look at our hot foiling pen. So the hot foiling pen is USB activated, comes with your pen that's hardwired. You've got your roll of foil and 4 different nibs. So I've got one here plugged in ready to go. So I've just plugged the USB into the power point for a phone cable. So your pen is nice and light. At the moment the green, there's no light red or green, so this is your little on button. So turn it on and it will heat up and turn green once it's warmed up. So there's one nib there. I'm not sure if you can see the closeness of it. That's the medium nib. Let's put that down for a second. Then the other nibs. So this nib here, very fine for writing. And as I said, the medium nib is in the pen already. This is the largest one. And then we also have a calligraphy pen, like a calligraphy point. Not sure how well they will close up. So there's 4 different nibs with it. And I'm not sure if you can see that. That's the medium nib. So when you open the box, there are instructions in there. So have a read of those before you start. So that's our hot foiling pen. So we'll show you how to use that in a minute. The other new product we're looking at today is our all-in-one mini magnet art workstation. So you say, oh, we've already got one of those. Well, this is the mini version. So our original art workstation is 30 by 30. Or 11.8 inches by 11.8. So this is the mini or the baby. So it is 8 inches by 6 inches, or 20.3 centimetres by 15 centimetres. So here it is here. Again, all solid, full metal, 4 magnets and a magnetic ruler. It's got centimetres on both sides as well as inches. So this would be great to go for your crops, your retreats, classes, everything like that. So let's have a play with both of these and see how we go. Just bring it down so you can see a little bit. So I've got my piece of cardstock, and please excuse this stencil. It's been used many times and wasn't cleaned up last time. So we put the magnets in position to hold it, so we've got our 2 hands free. So today we're going to ink up our stencil using our blending brushes. We have 2 different sizes. We have the medium and we also have the large. They come with caps. Again, great for travelling. So I'm just inking up this stencil here. And you can see the stencil's not moving. So we've got 2 hands free to pick up our ink and go back to our stencil. So we're just colouring a little bit of ink here. What I then want to do is just, I've got some foil here. I've got a silver foil, and I'm just going to try and take bottom 2 stencils, sorry, the bottom 2 magnets off. I cut a little bit of foil off to make it easier. Sorry, I should have had these ready. Your piece of foil, again, you've got your shiny side and you've got your activation side. So we're going to slip the activation side underneath without disturbing the stencil. So then again, we can put our magnets on top. You then grab our hot foil pen. It's not quite up to speed yet. It's the green light, it hasn't changed from red to green. But we'll give it a go anyway because it feels warm. So then you can just trace around your stencil, and you will need to press fairly firmly, but not too hard. And as you can see, we're going around. So all I'm trying to do is just put an edge around the stencil. But there's so many different ways you can use your foiling pen. I had a customer ring me yesterday, and she said when she bought hers, she grabbed everything out of her purse, including her glasses, and wrote her name on the bar of her glasses. In case she loses them, everybody knows who it is. And then she's proceeded to put a name on just about everything in her handbag. So again, it's endless what you can do with it. So all I'm doing is going around the edge fairly firmly. So you do need to use heat activated foil for this. So our Couture Creations foil is heat activated foil. There are other foils on the market which are different applications, and they are toner activated. So I'll just go around here, and again it's just fairly easy, but you do want a little bit of pressure, and I'm not quite sure if I'm going too fast, but we'll have a look at the result in a minute. I'll finish this one last petal and the centre. So we'll see how we go. So that's gone to green now, so it wasn't too far from being up to temp. Take our foil away, and you can see there is foil there on the edge. I'm not sure if you can see that in the picture, but just a tiny little bit of foil around the edge, that's all I wanted, just for detail. So I'm not sure how you can go if you can see that. But I will grab another foil out and just show you. So this one here, I'm going to use a blue foil, just so you can see how it does right. So again, I'll just go down here in the corner. I'm just going to trace that flower. I'll put down the magnets on all four corners. We'll grab our pen and just again press fairly firmly, but not too firmly. You don't want to go through the foil, and it's not melting the stencil at all. It doesn't get that hot that it will melt the stencil. So again, I'm just going around the edge, but you could colour it in. You could do, depends on the design of your stencil as well. So again, we'll take all four off and see if we can set it a little bit better. There you go, that's a darker colour. So you can actually see the blue there. It's worked really well. Another suggestion on how to use it. So I've got, flip this over for a piece of cardstock, put your foil down, and this time all I've done is put some happy birthday different fonts and printed them out with the printer. So I'm just going to, just put that down, moving it there a bit, and again I will put the magnets down so it's not moving, all four. So for this one here where it's a nice thick font, that is where you would use your calligraphy nib. To change the nibs, I'll show you how to do that in a second. So here we've got happy birthday. So all I'm going to do is just finally go over the top of the happy birthday, and you could create any word you wanted with this, or any different font you can find. And again, I'm pressing fairly firmly but not going too fast. You could put your initials onto your diary for the year. There's so many things you could do. Here we're going to, I think I forgot the T there. We'll be finished this one in a second. So on the happy birthday, remove the magnets, and there you go. Sorry, that's more in focus. So again, you could write your name if you wanted to, if you didn't want to, and just try freeform. I just like using the magnets because then I know it's not going to move. So you could do here, I'm just writing. There you go. Sorry it was on top of the happy birthday, but there you go. Hello crafters. There's so many different things you can do with the foil pen. Now to change the nib, I'm just going to grab cloth. So the only reason I'm grabbing a cloth is because it is hot and I've got it turned off. If it was cold you wouldn't need to do this. So to change the nib, you just simply pull it out, and to put a new one in, just pop it in, and then away you can go. Heat it up again and start writing again. So that's exactly how you change the nibs. So that is our hot foiling pen by Couture Creations, as well as our new art workstation in the smaller size of 8 by 6 inches. Look for them in your local craft store today. Thanks.